Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am Akshat Parik and today we are diving into one of the most powerful techniques in data science, web scraping with Python. If you have ever wondered how companies collect massive amounts of data from websites, how price comparison websites track prices, or how you can build your own dataset for machine learning projects, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you will understand what web scraping is, how to build a simple scraper in Python, and the real world challenges you will face. So let's get started. Introduction. So, exactly is web scraping? Web scraping is an automated technique used to extract data from websites. Think of it like this. Imagine you are on a website with thousands of products and you want to collect the price, name, and rating of every product. Doing this manually would take hours or days. But with web scraping, you can automate this entire process. Here's what happened behind the scenes. When you visit a website, your browser downloads the HTML code of that page. This HTML contains all of the information displayed on screen, like text, links, images, everything. Web scraping reads this HTML and converts it into a structured format like spreadsheet or database. For example, you can turn messy website HTML into clean CSV file with rows and columns, which is ready for analysis. This is exactly what we will be learning today. So, steps in web scraping. Before we write any code, let's understand the four main steps involved in web scraping. Step 1, website and data selection. First, you identify which website you want to scrape and what data you need for. So, for example, I want to scrape Amazon product prices or I want to collect job listings from LinkedIn. You have to differentiate and identify your data. Web pages structure analysis. So the next step is you inspect the web pages HTML to understand where the data is located. You will look for HTML tags like H1 tag for heading, P tag for paragraphs, or A tags for link. This is like learning the map of the website. The third is data extraction using code. Now, you write Python code to fetch the web pages and extract the data you need. We will use tools like BeautifulSoup and Request for this. Fourth step is data storage and compliance. This is very important step because storing data is really important. So finally, you have extracted all the data. So you save the extracted data to your computer in formats like CSV or Excel. These four steps form the fantastic foundation of every web scraping project. Next is now you might be thinking, do I have to code everything from scratch? Or the answer is no. You do not have to code everything from scratch. There are many tools available depending on your skill level and needs. For beginners, there are no code tools. If you don't know coding, tools like ParsHub, Octoparse, and Browse AI offer drag and drop interfaces. You simply point and click to select what you want to scrape. It is perfect for getting started. For programmers, there are Python libraries. If you know Python, libraries like Beautiful Soup, Request, and Selenium give full control. You can write custom scripts for complex scraping tool tasks. So this is basically what we will focus today. Then for enterprise, the enterprises are really large and they need some very important cloud services. So companies use services like Bright Data, Scraping Bee, and many more. These two are primary. Then after uh, we are learning uh, we will stick with Python libraries. Uh, like if because we are just started. So since we are learning, we will stick with Python libraries. They are free and give you the most control. So why Python? Uh, why not JavaScript or Java? So first is Python is really easy to learn. Python has simple, readable syntax. Even if you are new to programming, you can understand what the code is doing. Second point is Python has really powerful libraries. Python has libraries specifically built for web scraping. Libraries like Beautiful Soup for parsing HTML requests for downloading web pages, and many libraries for many different uh, individual tasks. Then Python has great community. If you get stuck, thousands of tutorials and Stack Overflow answers exist. The Python community is huge and helpful. Then we have it works end to end. After scraping, you can use Python for cleaning data with pandas, analyzing with NumPy, visualizing with Matplotlib or Seaborn. One language for the entire data pipeline is really convenient for a uh, website designer. Then the main libraries which we are using is Beautiful Soups and Request. Selenium, Scrappy will not talk about that much, but they are also important. LXML and Mechanical Soup are the base for Beautiful Soup and Request libraries. Then we will understand the workflow. So the complex workflow will be understood very easily. The step one is to choose a website. You decide that what you want to scrap. Let us say I want to scrap a website named example.com. First, you will send an HTTP request. Your Python code sends a request to the website asking for the web page. As you can see on the slide, then you will receive the HTML response. The website sends back the HTML code of the page. If your request get accepted, website will send the HTML code back to you. Then your parser, which we are using a beautiful soup for parsing. So the website through HTML. So you will parse the HTML of the website. You use beautiful soup to convert this raw HTML into a structured format, which is easy to search. Then you will extract the required data. The data which you want to extract will be extracted, and then you will parse HTML for specific data you need. Then you will clean the data, that is remove unnecessary character, fix formatting, and prepare for the data storage. Then you will store the data in a CSV file or something like that. This entire process can be automated to run every hour, every day, or whenever you need fresh data. This is the power of web scraping. Let's see this in action with the code. So, here a super simple web scraper. Don't worry if it looks complex. I will break it down line by line. Step one is choosing a website which we had choose, which is example.com. Then downloading the web page, which is done by request. After that, reading the HTML, it is done by response.text in the code. Then we will parse the website using HTML, and the parser will be Beautiful Soup. So the fourth comment on the code. Then fifth one is find all headings. Headings will be found by find all function, and after that we will print the text by using a simple for loop. So this is what you can uh, do by this simple code. After that, that's it. So this simple script downloads a web page, extract all headings and print them. Uh, You can modify it to extract prices, names, links, anything on a web page. If you want paragraph instead of headings, just change H1 to P. If you want links, use A. So it is pretty simple, right? Next, this is a soup, not like real soup. It is the soup of beautiful soup. It is a Python library that use and helps us to read the HTML of a web page. The soup here you are seeing is is of a simple website which shows HTML tags and the HTML content. So the Python cannot read the HTML content itself. It needs a soup, which is a structured layer of HTML content. This is how Python reads your web page. Next, we will see use cases, the real world applications and use cases of web scraping. First is price monitoring. E-commerce companies use web scraping to track competitor prices on Amazon, Flipkart, and other sites. They monitor how price changes over time and adjust their own prices accordingly. Competitor analysis. Uh, Startups and business scrape competitor websites to understand what products they are offering, what features they have, and what customers are saying in reviews. Job aggregation. Websites like Indeed or LinkedIn scrape job posting from many sources and compile them into one scratchable platform. Real estate data. Property websites scrape uh, apartment prices, locations, many features, uh, and provide market analysis. News and trends. The news aggregators scrape headlines from multiple news sources to create a single feed. Machine learning dataset. As a data scientist, if you cannot find a public dataset for your project, you can actually scrape one yourself. For my own projects, I have scraped agriculture dataset for crop price prediction. This pie chart here shows the application. After that, what challenges you will face? Web scraping isn't always as simple as the example I just showed. You will face real challenges. Dynamic content. Some websites like Instagram and Twitter load content dynamically using JavaScript. When you use requests, it only downloads the initial HTML. JavaScript hasn't run yet. So, uh, the content isn't there. Then, after CAPTCHA and bot detection, many websites show I am not a robot pop-ups to block scrapers. IP blocking. If you make too many requests too fast, the website blocks your IP address and shows on access denied error. Rate limiting. Servers protect themselves by limiting requests per second. If you exceed this, you get a 429 too many request error. Changing website structure. Website redesign their HTML regularly. If your code looks for data at a specific position and website updates, your scraper breaks. Legal and ethical issues. Some websites prohibit scraping in their terms of services. LinkedIn and other websites. So, what are the solutions for this website and for these challenges? Uh, for JavaScript content, use Selenium instead of request. It opens a real browser and waits for content to load. For CAPTCHA, use cloud services like Scraping Bee or Bright Data. They have specialized infrastructure to bypass these challenges. For IP blocking and rate limiting, add delays between requests and use rotating proxies. This has been shown in the code. For changing website structure, write code that searches by name or ID, not by position. This way, even if website redesigns your code, it still works. as shown here. For legal issues, always follow this rule. Check the website robots.txt file, read the terms of service, respect rate limits, use APIs if available, and there are some set of rules. So, this is the summary. The golden rule is just because you can scrape doesn't mean you should. Be ethical and respectful of websites. So, let's recap what we have learned. What is scraping? Why use it? Main tools, real applications, key challenges, and this is just the beginning. With what you have learned, you can start small, scrape a simple website, experiment with different selectors, and gradually tackle more complex projects. The best way to learn is by doing. So, I would appreciate if you do that. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more data science content. Drop a comment below if you have questions or if you have built your own web scrapers. I would love to hear about your project. For code examples and resources, check the description below. I have included links to Beautiful Soup documentation, uh, sample code, and my GitHub repository. Thanks for watching and happy scraping.